Hi guys, it's Isis. Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a follow-up to my video about dealing with narcissistic enablers, and I suggest you click here to watch the first video because that one really goes into detail about the dynamics and the roles people play in these narcissistic families and the main roles that enablers play in narcissistic families and how to deal with them. But this video is a follow-up to that. I got a lot of questions on that video about people coming to terms with the fact that their parents are enablers, and a lot of questions about how do I deal with my enabler mother. And what I gathered from reading all the comments on that video was it is so difficult to accept your enabling parent for who they truly are. It's a lot easier to face the fact that your narcissistic parent is the one that has a severe psychological problem. A lot of people take years to come to terms with that. A lot of people stay in denial for years, and when they finally accept the fact that, okay, something's definitely wrong with the narcissist, but then what about the enabler parent? This video is going to focus on the enabler parent and your relationship with the enabler parent. So I've met so many people who come from narcissistic families or just abusive backgrounds, and I see the same pattern of behavior. When they talk about the enabler parent, it's like, my father is a saint. I have the best father in the world. I can say anything to my father. My father is the best person who ever lived. Or if their enabler parent has passed, it is my father was a saint. He was the best person who ever lived. And I see this repeated pattern of behavior of people saying things like that when they come from abusive families with narcissists in it. People who come from mentally healthy families that do not have a toxic dynamic, will say things about their parents like, yeah, I'm going to go see my parents this weekend and I'm looking forward to it, we're going to have fun. But there isn't this idolizing, the people who just glorify and idolize the enabler so much. I see this over and over and over again. People who come from mentally healthy homes don't put their parents this high up on pedestals. And the reason is this. Basically, when you were a child and you had a narcissistic parent, they seemed so evil to you, and you could not process what was wrong with them. And by comparison, the enabler parent seemed like a saint, and you desperately needed love and affection. And so the person who seemed to give you love and affection, which was not real love and affection, but it seemed like it was, you clung on to that for dear life. And that is why people who have been raised in narcissistic families say these ridiculous statements about how they're saintly and wonderful and amazing their enabler parents are. The enabler parent, for all the reasons I mentioned in the last video, is just as toxic to you and was just as toxic to you when you were a child and is still just as toxic to you as an adult as the narcissistic parent. I want you to answer this question, and this is a yes or no question. One word answer. There is no yes but. It's just yes or it's no. Were you an abused child? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, then your enabler parent was a terrible parent. There is no, yes, but they paid for my wedding. Yes, but they were so nice to me in other areas. Yes, but blah, 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 blah. I've heard every excuse in the book for why I know they allowed me to be abused, but they were really, really nice. No, they weren't. They were terrible to you. They were worse than the narcissist because the narcissist has a severe, severe psychological problem. What is the enabler's excuse? They're just a coward. And they're so concerned with controlling and manipulating and keeping everyone in the family on their chessboard and moving the pieces around to make sure everyone is basically doing everything that the narcissist wants. That's how the enabler functions. They control and manipulate everyone in the family so the narcissist will stay as happy as possible. That is what the enabler parent did to you. That's what your mother did to you or your father did to you if they were an enabler. They were not a good parent at all. A really good parent would have said, hey, my child's being abused. I'm taking my child out of this situation. Period. There is no yes, but. If you were an abused child, your enabler parent was a terrible parent. Stop glorifying them. The enabler is just as toxic, if not more toxic to you as an adult than you when you were a child. And now if you have children, the enabler is just as toxic to your children as your narcissistic parent. And that is the truth. And you need to open your eyes and accept them for who they are. I know it's painful, but it's your reality. All right, thank you for watching. My heart goes out to you if you're in this situation. I have been here too, coming to terms with who my mother actually was. It's painful, but if you're going to heal, it's necessary. You've gotta accept who they were and are. Thank you for watching, and good luck, everyone. Blessed be.